careful, John, right? You don't want to go too flat, right?
Spring practice, first of the year, a little bit cold out here, but first of all, your team seems relatively healthy. I mean, not a lot of guys holding out. You pretty much all hands on deck.
Well, I think the big thing is that there's a few guys that will not have full contact, but everybody's out here and everybody can do something, and I think that's the big thing for us.
Coach, last year, disappointing end of the season.
Yep.
But you've got guys coming back. Obviously, you lose a lot off the defensive line.
Yep.
You've been in that situation before. You've lost a lot of guys on the defensive side of the football, but you got leadership back, especially in your offensive backfield.
Well, I think if you look at our football team, I think both sides, there's a core of leaders, there's a core of guys that have played a lot of football for us, and when you look at our defense, the back end people, everybody's just back. When you look at the outside backers, those guys are back. Inside backers, those guys are back. The TNT inside, that's where we got to have work. But I have all the confidence in the world those guys can do it. We have some great kids coming back. Coach Teach is a great coach. He'll get those guys squared away. Offensively, we've got some great backs. Big thing for us, what we've got to do is find who's that trigger guy, who's going to be the guy that's going to take them snaps and quite frankly, be able to guide this football team.
Coach, last question. In these first couple of practices, what's one thing you're going to be looking for out of your team and just getting into the flow and getting your guys clicking?
Well, I think the big thing that you look for first and foremost, do they understand what we're trying to coach? And do they understand the concepts? That we know that the young kids are going to be a little bit behind versus the guy that's played 2 or 3 years. And what we're really trying to do is get the young kids up to speed to allow us to have additional depth and hopefully allow us to find some guys that are going to be starters.